Welcome to Superhero Day, guys! How are you? I hope you're all dressed in your superhero costumes and you've taken pictures and put it on our Facebook page so that we can earn points and get that ice cream party. Alright, so for today, what we're going to do is we are going to review the sheets that you did on Monday and Tuesday. We're going to go over those answers, and then after that, we're going to talk about some different qualities of a president, and then I'm going to show you what your assignment is for this evening or this afternoon. Your assignment is going to be to make your own campaign poster. I made one for you to give you an example. So, let's get started, superheroes. Here we go. All right. So, take out your review sheets, this one and this one. And if you just wrote the answers down, that's fine, because I'm going to read the question and then give you the answer. All right, so make sure that you have the right answers so that you are ready for our test on Friday. All right, here we go. Number one, this is the matching part. Number one. So I'll read you the word, give you a couple seconds, and then we'll go over which ones those were. So number one is delegate. Do you remember what a delegate is? Yes, it is a person who represents a group of people. All right, so a delegate is somebody who represents us, just like the senators and the House of Representatives that we vote for. They go to the Congress, they go up to the president, and they talk for the state of Florida. They are representing us, so that's a delegate. Compromise. What was a compromise? Compromise. Compromise is B, an agreement that is not exactly what either side wants, but something both sides can agree on. So when you go and you are trying to figure out how to play a game on the playground, you have to compromise. Use some of your rules and use some of their rules when you guys are finding out a way to play a game. So that is compromise. So 1 is E and 2 is B. All right. Number 3. Exports. What are exports? Those are goods that leave the country. So it is D. Goods that leave the country. Our oranges that we grow and give to Spain. Those are exports. Number 4. Imports. What is an import? An import is goods that come into the country. So number 4 is F. Imports. That is when Japan sends us cars and we sell them here. They come into the country. So those are imports. Number 5, preamble. Preamble. Yes, that's right. Introduction. So number 5 is A, introduction. The preamble is the introduction to our Constitution. Number 6, ratify. What was ratify? They had to have a certain amount of states do this to agree to the Constitution. Ratify is approve. So number 6 is G. Good job. Number 7, republic. Republic. Republic is a government run by representatives, which is exactly what we are. We are a republic because we choose our representatives and they go and talk to the president for us. All right, down to the people. We're matching each person. Number 8, James Madison. Very big, very important person in our Constitution. James Madison. Yes, it is H. Had ideas that formed the basis of the United States Constitution. A lot of his ideas were used to make our Constitution. Okay, number 9, George Mason. Who was George Mason? Yes, he was the one who said that slavery would bring the judgment of heaven on a country. Letter I. So, number 9 is letter I. Right? Number 10, Benjamin Franklin. Yes, letter J. He urged the delegates to sign the Constitution. Okay, now we're going to go down to 11 through 16. This is where we decide if it's the executive branch, the judicial branch, or the legislative branch. Some of you had got a little confused on these ones, so pay attention and make sure you have the right answers. Number 11, makes the laws. Which branch makes the laws? The legislative branch, letter M. M for number 11. The legislative branch makes the laws. Number 12, has the Supreme Court. Which branch has the Supreme Court? Judicial branch. Yes, the judicial branch. So 12 is L. Okay? Number 13 is the president. Which branch has the president? Yes, the executive branch. Very good. So 13 is K. Number 14 decides if the laws have been broken. Which branch decides if the laws have been broken? Probably something with going to court, getting a judge to see who's right or wrong. The judicial branch. Very good. So number 14 is L, judicial branch. All right. Number 15 is the Congress. Which branch is the Congress? Remember, the Congress was split into two groups, the Senate, the House of Representatives. The Congress is the legislative branch. That's right. So number 15 is M. And number 16, carries out the laws. Let's see. Legislative branch makes the laws. The judicial branch decides if the laws have been broken. So who carries out the laws? Who's left? The executive branch. So number 16 is K, executive branch. Good job. Okay, now we're going to go on to part 2. This is the fill in the blank one, all right? Who said that the delegates should vote for the Constitution? That one was kind of a repeat. Benjamin Franklin. That was on the other sheet. Very good. Benjamin Franklin. Number 2. How many states needed to approve or ratify the Constitution to make it law? 9. 9 out of the 13. They had to have 9 states approve it. Number 3. What was the main difference between the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists? I'll give you a hint. One wanted the Constitution and one didn't. So which ones did not like the Constitution? Yes, the Anti-Federalists. So the Anti-Federalists did not like the Constitution, which means the Federalists did like the Constitution. All right. Number 4. What did the Anti-Federalists want to add to the Constitution? Yes, the Bill of Rights. Very good. That's right. They wanted to add the Bill of Rights to the Constitution. Number 5. What freedom did the Baptists in Virginia want to protect? What freedoms? Their religious freedoms, which is where the Bill of Rights came in, because in the Bill of Rights, it protects the religious freedoms. Okay. Number 6. What are 2 reasons the Constitution has lasted so long? Because its writers were wise. They were wise. And God gave what to America? He gave grace to America. Those are the 2 reasons why our Constitution has lasted so long. Number 7. What are 2 things a nation needs to survive? 2 things. The first one is true religion. True religion. Who gives us the true religion? God does. True religion. And morals. Yes, we need to have morals. Morals are living the way God wants us to do. All right, so that was our chapter review. If you have any questions about any of those, email your teacher and let us know, and we can help you with those. Okay, so earlier, when we talked about the executive branch, I read you a story about kids that wanted to be president and what they thought a president should have. So I want to go through that real quickly. Not real quickly, but we'll go through it for a little bit, and then see and talk about some examples of what those qualities are. So the first quality was respectful. Remember, it was being respectful. So what would be some examples of being respectful of other people? Yep, that too. Not interrupting friends, not interrupting people who are talking to you. That's right. Very good. Doing what you are told to do, obeying, and waiting your turn. Those are all very, very good examples of being respectful. All right, the next quality was determined. Determined. What would be examples of being determined? Yes, that's a good one. Yep. I was thinking the same thing. That's right. Not giving up on something. That's right. Working hard and not giving up on it. Trying your best to complete the task. Good job, which is what a lot of us have to do now with this new online learning. We are determined to get everything done we need to. Excellent job. Honest. We know what honest means, doesn't it? Not telling a lie. Telling the truth, always. Even if it's hard, still ain't telling the truth. Organized. Organized. Some of you in your bedrooms, you can look around. Does your bedroom look organized? Or think about your school desk. Was your school desk organized when we left for school? Organized. Having things in order in the right place so when you need them, you can find them right away. Okay. Friendly. Being friendly. Being friendly is a very good quality for a president to have because the president has to talk with and deal with a lot of people all over the world. He has to deal with them. So being friendly to them and kind is a good quality. Generous. Generous. Now, generous does not just mean buying things for other people or giving money away. Generous means helping people, doing something for somebody else. So you could be generous with your time. You could spend time with somebody. If you have a little brother or sister, you could spend time with them playing so that your mom or dad can go do something else that they need to get done. So that is being generous. Another way to be generous would be sharing. If you have something that somebody else wants and you have a lot and they don't have any, sharing what you have and letting them have some of it, that is being generous. It doesn't have to just be money. Another one is responsible. Yes, being responsible. An example of being responsible. Making good choices. Even when it's not necessarily the fun thing to do, but still making good choices. So right now, being responsible while we are all in our homes right now and not going out and getting in big groups of people, we are being responsible by staying in our homes and doing what we need to do and what they're telling us to do to stay safe. That's being responsible. Fair. Being fair. All right, being fair means, yes, that's right. Not letting somebody have something more just because they're your best friend. Or not letting somebody do something just because, I don't know, they give you an extra cookie, so you're going to give them something that you don't give to somebody else. No. Being fair is helping everybody, doing something for everybody, not just people that you think you want to be fair to. Next one, solve problems. Definitely our president has to be able to solve problems, just like the one we're in right now. This is, kind of things, our country is doing things all totally different than the way we have been doing them. So we have to figure out how to solve the problem of getting our schooling in. We have to figure out how to solve the problem of getting the items that we need to buy. We have to solve the problem of how people are going to work. Those are all problem solving that has to happen, that our president has to do. So these are very good examples of what a president would need to do. Taking care of the earth. Definitely taking care of the earth. God gave us this earth. It was a blessing he gave us and all the wonderful, amazing creations that are on it. And it is our responsibility to help take care of it. And that's part of a good quality for a president, is to help take care of our earth. Being a leader. Being a leader. Most definitely a good quality for a president, because he is the leader of our country. So being a leader means showing other people how to make those good choices, showing other people how to be responsible, showing other people how to take care of the earth. Just being a good example for everybody. And working for peace. Most definitely another extremely important quality that a president should have is being able to keep peace, being able to be a peacekeeper, helping other people. If there's two friends or two people that are arguing and not getting along, trying to go in and help them so that they can get along, and helping them to solve their problem so there's peace between the two of them. That's a good quality for a president. And finally, keeping my promises. Oh yes, A president should keep his promises. If they say they're going to do something, they should do it. Definitely. Just like you should. To keep your promises. If you tell somebody you're going to do something, then you should do it. All right. So those are some examples of good qualities. Now, there are plenty of other characteristics and qualities of a president, and this is where you have your chance to figure them out, because you are now going to make a campaign poster for yourself. So I made one here. Now, remember, I told you guys before, I am not Mrs. Clark. I am not the greatest artist, but I can get by. So this is my campaign poster, Mrs. Bethune for President, and I listed 5 things that I am. I am honest, I am reliable, I am responsible, I keep my promises, and I love God. And then on the bottom, I listed 3 things that I will do to help our country get better. I will make God a priority for our country. I will build homes for people who don't have one. And I will lower the cost of college. And then I drew a picture over here of myself. All right? So this is just an example of a poster. But what I want you to do is to do the same thing. Make your own poster. Put a picture of yourself. List 5 reasons why you should be president. And then list 3 reasons or 3 things that you will do to make our country better. All right. I hope you guys are all doing well and staying healthy. We miss you guys very, very much. If you need anything, please let us know. And enjoy the rest of your superhero day. Oh, and turn in your poster as a participation grade. All right? Bye, guys.